Alright, so it's 2021 and everyone's talking about meditation.
Meditate.
So we all know what meditation is. It's when you sit down, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Meditating is a way to relax your mind and eliminate all other distractions. But why is it so hard to do? Like, has it really come to the point where we can't just sit down and breathe? We always have to be doing something? I really want you to try to eat breakfast with no distractions. No music, no podcast, no phone, no ESPN. Just sit there and eat. Fuck that, that's boring. We always want to be entertained or distracted. It's like we're scared to expose our inner thoughts or understand what they mean. Don't get me wrong, I tried meditating before, but I either fall asleep or get embarrassed by my parents walking in thinking I'm giving my soul to God and becoming an inner monk.
Is Andrew not here?
One time I was super stressed out at school because I had an exam and I never studied since grade 10 history. So I went on a walk because that's what the entrepreneurs on the Instagram ads tell me to do, to replenish my soul. I sat down on a log, full spiritual shit. It was fall too, the scenery was nice. It was also sunset, so it added to the ambience. And I'm sitting down and I play this thing on YouTube telling me to breathe for about 10 minutes. But I do have to say, this is the closest I've ever been from the outer body experience. And it felt pretty cool. But some middle schoolers decided to come from a distance and ride their bikes through the forest trail when it was almost dark outside. I broke out right away and I got up so quick because I didn't want these 6th graders to think that I was insane sitting on a log with my eyes closed. So I stopped. My question is, why does it look that so weird when you're trying to connect with your inner thoughts? When I'm looking at your page, I was like, damn, this guy's kind of like a spiritual DJ, like a very off.
DJing is, to me, playing with energy in a room. Everything in life is a frequency. People talk about vibes. I got a good vibe from that person. It's all frequencies, right? So like for me, what I feel like I'm doing is I'm emitting my energy and my frequencies, and it's affecting people on the other end. You can watch how a crowd sways in terms of whether you're playing something very melodic or whether you're playing something very happy or something gangster or something funky. Like you see how people's emotions and selves change throughout that whole process. So for me, DJing is really a vibe curator. Like, I don't know how else to put it.
I find meditating very beneficial if it's done properly. If every single time I meditated, I had that outer body experience like I had that day, I would do it all the time. But the thing is, every time I meditate, it's like a try not to sleep challenge instead of connecting with your inner thoughts. It's hard to disconnect from the world when you have so much shit going on. I try to live in the moment, but shit gets hard when you know you have an exam due in 3 weeks and you haven't even opened up your textbook. It gets so overwhelming that you think that sitting down for 20 minutes and breathing is just a waste of time and makes you feel sleepy after. Even though we spend 2 hours on TikTok to reward ourselves for 30 minutes of committed work, and then we blame it on, oh, I'm just taking a break. A break's 10 minutes, not 3 hours. How did you start meditating?
I actually started meditating in a very unlikely scenario. I was camping with an ex-partner at the time. She was kind of getting into spirituality. And one day we were walking by this set of rocks or this cliff outlook, and she was like, you want to like sit down and meditate for a while? And I was like, nah, like not really. It's like not really for me, blah, blah, blah. And then like gave it a shot, you know, and we kind of sat there in silence. And at first I didn't really know what I was doing or what the goal was or if there was a goal. And I just kind of sat there, eyes closed, and paying attention to the things going on around me, you know, like letting my ears pick up sounds, having this almost like a new level of awareness around me, where it wasn't my eyes that were looking to receive information and tell me what was happening. It was my other senses that were now opening up. Not like I had this like aha moment, you know, But it was the first time that I like actually sat down in meditation for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes and was like, I don't know what that was, but that was pretty cool.
Sort of like refreshing.
Yeah, like it was just something new. Like I was living my life in a very doing kind of way. I was just doing more than I was thinking about what I was doing. Having had that experience and then, you know, later on having more experiences or choosing to sit in meditation, I was taking this moment of self-awareness, you know, of just like sitting with myself and sitting with how I'm feeling about something before making a decision.
I know meditating is important, but why is it so hard for me to do? My mind is always racing, and to slow it down just makes me feel like a zombie. Being one with your thoughts is important, and I understand that, but I do believe that there's other ways of doing it, and it may be more beneficial if someone wrote things down or went for a walk than sitting down and meditating.
It's just something that has become like a daily practice for me, you know, like waking up, doing breath work, doing yoga, meditating, getting clear on my goals for the day. Like it was this chain reaction thing that just led me on this path of how can I be better?
With your 7 years of being on your spiritual journey of self-awareness, I wanted to know, as a person who's doing a video and oblivious to what meditation can do to a person's life, is meditation a waste of time?
Ooh, that's a pretty tricky one, because I would say no, it's not a waste of time. It may feel like a waste of time at first. It may feel like you're not doing anything. It may feel like you're not doing enough. You'll sit down in meditation and 5 minutes later, you'll be like, I literally can't do this right now, and I can't sit and focus. And you'll get up and walk away from it. You have to try it like you like it, and then see where it takes you, and see if it's really for you. Maybe sitting in meditation cross-legged like a Buddha isn't the way that you meditate. That's something that works for me, but I also find meditation in skiing and rollerblading and skateboarding and biking and running. You start to become better at listening to your inner voice. Maybe I'm having an issue with something, and then I came to resolve it, and I'm like, that's how I actually feel about this situation. Sometimes it's just a matter of just being able to have all of your thoughts in front of you, but not being emotionally attached to any of them. I just think it's very about the self. Where do I fit in the world? How does this make me feel? What do I want? Yeah. And sitting there with those things and really getting to feel them, as they come.
Taking some time for yourself. That's what meditating is to me. I don't think meditation is all about sitting down and focusing on your breath. I believe that meditation is the healthiest and best way to understand what you're thinking about, therefore making better choices in the long run. I believe that when you understand your thoughts, you understand your purpose, whether that's the daily goal or your life goal. And that's why I think that meditation is the best drug. I just gotta get better at it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Not only do I do these videos for myself, but I do these videos for other people, so interaction is always appreciated on the channel. I don't ever say this, but the post notification button, that also does help to keep you updated, because sometimes you may miss a video and that would suck. So post notification button would be great. Other than that, thanks for watching. Stay special.